Say hi. Great stuff. I'm just coming on here for a rant, like a full-on rant. We went to a baby group. Wallace, do you want to show me your face? There we go. So he's had laser, bearing in mind he's had laser for his birthmark, port wine stain, which is a birthmark which doesn't fade. So you get birthmarks like strawberry marks or stalk bites and stuff which fade. His doesn't. We're having laser on it to maintain the health of it. It may slightly fade, but it's not going to disappear like the other ones. And this woman there was like, oh, what's he done to his face? Which, fair enough. Balls, show them. You know, it looks sore. So I was like, oh yeah, he's had laser for his birthmark. And then she just was chatting about, Walls, be careful, you're by the window. And then she was just chatting about how her daughter had one, had a strawberry mark which fades. And she said it was really big and was on her head and it just went. And then she was just going on and on and on about how big it was and invasive and terrible. I think she described it as it was awful, it was so big. And then I kind of explained, like, you know, there are different types, which she knew. And oh, my voice is shaking because I'm so angry. There are different types and his isn't going to fade. So I thought maybe she hasn't kind of understood. So I kind of explained and then she was talking again. And then she still continued to say how awful it was for her daughter to have that big birthmark, even though it's gone now and you can't see it. It was awful at the time and people would look and stare. And it's like an angel's kiss them on the head. That's how she described. Sorry, let me reiterate that. She just said, the nurse said, oh, don't worry about people staring, it's like a nurse angel kissing on the head. And then she was like, oh, look at him, bless him. I was just fuming because it was just the way she was describing the birthmark, her daughter's birthmark, how it was awful and horrendous and big and prominent. And I was like, his is there permanently. Yeah, I was just insensitive. And in the end, I just said, oh, you just reminded me I need to get a drink. Because she had a coffee and then kind of walked away. It's just insensitive. And it just makes me angry because that's how, I guess that's maybe what we're kind of dealing with people saying stupid shit comments. Yeah. But yeah, it just made me super angry because it's just insensitive to say about someone's birthmark being horrendous. Hey, when his disappeared, but my son's, is going to stay there. Like, yeah. And then as she went to say goodbye, she was like, oh, bye. Like there's something really wrong with him. I felt like my body like kind of recoiled away from it. Yeah, it's just not nice. Yeah, you know, you kind of see those mums who like PTA mums. I've sound like a bitch now, yeah, but it is what it is. Right, let's go. I don't want any more negativity.